Mr. Councilmember, are you ready?
Yes.
I, please state your name,
I, Brandon T. Todd,
do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear or affirm
that I will faithfully execute the laws of the United States of America
that I will faithfully execute the laws of the United States of America
and the District of Columbia,
and the District of Columbia,
and will,
to
the best of my ability,
the best of my ability,
preserve,
protect,
and defend the Constitution of the United States,
and defend the Constitution of the United States,
and will faithfully discharge
the
duties of the office of Member of the Council
the duties of the office of Member of the Council
of the District of Columbia,
of the District of Columbia,
which I am about to enter. Congratulations, Mr. Councilmember. Proud of you, brother.
All right. Good morning, Ward 4 in the District of Columbia. Today is the second time that I have taken the oath of office to serve as the council member representing the best 82,000 people that the District of Columbia has to offer, and that is Ward 4. Each time, this moment holds for me a keen awareness of this great responsibility and the challenges that lie ahead. And yet, it also brings forth my undying optimism that the residents of Ward 4 and the District of Columbia can face these challenges together and create a Washington that is the envy of the region, the country, and yes, even the world. My arrival at this point today is by no accident. First, I must thank the residents of Ward 4. We began this journey over 2 years ago. You went door to door with me, engaged in living rooms, churches, and on street corners. You asked me the tough questions and challenged the status quo. You lifted me up and you kept me honest. And on April 28th, 2015, you sent me down to the council in a special election. And on June 14th, 2016, you reaffirmed your faith and trust in me to continue to represent you for a full 4-year term. And for that, I am eternally grateful and will be as focused over the next 4 years as I have been over these last 20 months. I would like to thank my mother and my grandmother and all of my family present today for your steadfast guidance and support that has brought me to this point, and for instilling in me a pride in my hometown and a willingness to serve. More thanks goes to my campaign team led by my chairman, Darrell Wiggins, my treasurer, Ben Soto, campaign manager, Jackson Carnes, and communications chair, Everett Hamilton. Now, as a ward council member, you are only as good as your staff. Yes, I'm biased, because I know that I have the best team at the John A. Wilson Building. I want to say thank you to my Ward 4 council staff, because over the last 20 months, you have ensured that we have delivered on an agenda that touches all 20 neighborhoods, from Chevy Chase to Riggs Park to Petworth, where I live. And finally, I must thank the Honorable Robert Rigsby for being here today to swear me in. This Ward 4 resident is a distinguished Army veteran, former DC Attorney General, and an eminent jurist. But more importantly, he's a mentor and a good friend. So thank you for being here this morning, Judge. Ward 4, we have an impressive list of accomplishments to celebrate today. Our public safety efforts have produced the sharpest year-to-date reduction in crime of any ward in the city. Overall crime is down by 18%, and that is an incredible accomplishment that we should all be proud of. But yet, we know there is still work to be done. Residents in Ward 4 and DC deserve to feel safe in their homes and community. During my time on the council, I have vigorously pursued common sense solutions that will enhance public safety, such as pushing for all of Ward 4 to have access to the security camera rebate program, which has provided our police department with an unprecedented ability to identify and deter criminal activity. I will continue to be focused on public safety. Whether you have children or not, we all know the importance of a good education. In Ward 4, there has been tremendous progress made. Together, we completed the modernizations of Roosevelt Senior High School, Lafayette Elementary School, and the phased modernization at Shepherd Elementary. These investments will provide our students with a world-class facilities which are essential to a world-class education. But we know we are not finished, and I look forward to working with the members of the council and the mayor to ensure that we continue to invest in Ward 4 schools. Today, we also celebrate more affordable housing. Our model in Ward 4 doesn't push out long-term residents, nor does it stigmatize our new neighbors. In Ward 4, we work together and take care of everyone. We have laid out and implemented a bold agenda on affordable housing, starting with the $100 million commitment to the Affordable Housing Production Trust Fund. In the last 2 years, we have broken ground on 450 Ward 4 affordable units, which consist of a mix of new and preserved housing. But we know we must do more. Where will we be without seniors? Right? Without our seniors. The people who have literally made Washington, D.C. one that over 1,000 people each month move to every year. I represent the best 17,000 seniors in the District of Columbia, and I will continue to push for more innovative solutions to improve seniors' quality of life so that they can age in place and experience the fullness that Washington, D.C. has to give. I'm proud that as a result of a legislation that I authored, we will open a brand new legal clinic that will provide legal services for seniors at the University of the District of Columbia. I will continue to be laser focused and move forward with a smart and sustainable economic development agenda. Over the last decade, we've seen hundreds of thousands of people move to Washington. New jobs, new residents, and new opportunity are flowing in our city each and every year. When I took office in May of 2015, Ward 4's unemployment rate stood at 6.3%. In the past 20 months, working with the Bowser administration, being focused on job creation, Ward 4's unemployment rate is at 5.7%. And we will work to continue to accelerate the progress that is made along Georgia Avenue, Kennedy Street, and Riggs Road. We will continue to guide the redevelopment of Walter Reed, which will be a redeveloped 66 acres, including housing, retail, and much more. More importantly, I am committed to bringing residents and the business community together in the spirit of our shared mission to ensure that we develop smart and pragmatic policies that work for DC residents and DC residents only. Trust me, I love my regional neighbors in Maryland and Virginia, but I'm here to tell you that my focus over the next 4 years will be to ensure that our economic development progress is reserved for the residents of the soon-to-be 51st state. I believe in DC first. My DC First agenda starts with my new role as the chairman of the Council's Committee on Government Operations. I look forward to ushering in a new era of government accountability and efficiency that puts DC first in innovation and service that reduces waste, ensuring that our government's agencies remain accountable to the residents and the taxpayers of the District of Columbia. So today, I pledge to you that I will continue fighting for seniors and their ability to age in place, for accelerated school reforms, for sensible economic development, for government accountability that is second to none, and affordable housing and good-paying DC jobs. I know that together there is nothing that we cannot achieve. You can be certain that I will make deliberate, informed, and honest decisions on your behalf, and that my integrity rests on my word to be your voice and your champion at City Hall. So let's roll up our sleeves and get to work on moving forward Ward 4 in the District of Columbia. Thank you, God bless Ward 4, and God bless the City of Washington, D.C.